Now, with Biden officially entering the Robert Kennedy Jr. Recent polls, however, suggest that his decision to run is a divisive one, both within the party and outside. An NBC News poll over the weekend found that 70% of Americans and just over half of Democrats believe that Joe Biden should not run again. Previous polls held this year also indicate a similar trend. A majority of people who said that Joe Biden should not run cited his age as a concern. 48% said it was a major concern. Despite these polls, Biden's hopes of re-election were boosted late last year when his party performed better than expected in the midterm elections.
That's not hyperbole. They're coming after your Social Security and Medicare.
US President Joe Biden has finally announced his re-election bid. The 80-year-old, who is already the oldest president in US history, had long signaled that he would announce his re-election bid for 2024. But if he goes ahead, he would be 86 if he completes his second term by 2029. With Biden officially entering the race, there is a possibility of a rematch with former President Donald Trump. For months now, Biden had made clear that he will stand for re-election, with the main question being just the timing of his announcement. Joe Biden opted to launch his campaign on the 4th anniversary of his 2020 announcement. As of now, he has no major challengers for the Democratic nomination. Recent polls, however, suggest that his decision to run is a divisive one, both within the party and outside. An NBC News poll over the weekend found that 70% of Americans and just over half of Democrats believe he should not run again. Previous polls held
because this is the United States of America. There's nothing, simply nothing we cannot do if we do it together.
Just over half of Democrats believe that Joe Biden should not run again. Clearly, his bid for a re-election is not a very popular decision, but it is something that has not taken many by shock. A majority of people who said Biden should not run cited his age as a concern. 48% have said that his age is a major concern, and despite these polls, Biden's hopes of re-election were boosted last year when his party performed better than expected in the midterm elections. There could be a variety of reasons for Joe Biden to announce his re-election bid, but clearly it is a decision which has been hinted several times by Joe Biden himself in the past. It was just a question about when he would finally make that announcement and go public with it.
This is not a time to be complacent.
It seems like there will be a rematch between Joe Biden and Donald Trump in the next elections for the US presidency.
That's not hyperbole.
2024 is when this will happen. If Joe Biden completes his second term by 2029, he will be 86 years old.
And that's not hyperbole. It's going to shape what the next two generations look like.
This is not a time to be complacent, is what Joe Biden stated.
Fundamental to who we are as Americans.
There's nothing more important, nothing more sacred.
That's been the work of my first term, to fight for our democracy,
This shouldn't be a red or blue issue.
to protect our rights, to make sure that everyone in this country is treated equally and that everyone is given a fair shot at making it. Years ago, I said we're in a battle for the soul of America, and we still are. The question we're facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less freedom, more rights or fewer. I know what I want the answer to be, and I think you do too. This is not a time to be complacent. Freedom.
For more, we are being joined on the phone line by John Christopher Bua from Washington, D.C. He is a political analyst and a White House commentator. Welcome to the broadcast, sir.
Hello.
John, Mr. Bua, now again, this is not a decision which has shocked many people. Everyone saw Joe Biden making this announcement since a while. It was just a question about when he would do it. But over half of Democrats believe he should not run again. Is this not a very populist decision which he's finally gone ahead with?
Joe Biden is 80 years old. Donald Trump is 76 years old. Donald Trump is not very healthy. We all know that. Joe Biden is vibrant. He's concerned about the country. He has the sense of where this country should be going. He wants to finish another term, to continue the freedoms that the American people have lost during Donald Trump's reign of fascist dictatorship in this country. And he feels it's his time. Otherwise, what's the point? What is he going to do? Walk away and let Donald Trump take over with his populist and very extreme right-wing philosophy and inability to even understand how to run government? It was a disaster. He put us into an economic downfall because of his lack of interest in COVID. He said you could put bleach or light under your skin. I mean, it's madness. So Biden, they say, well, he's old and all this. This is his time. Now is the time. That's what the American people believe. Now, it's a matter of time when they come around to it, because he officially, and I just, got me very early here. He just put this up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm happy to do it. I love WION. You guys are fantastic. But I have to say, it's very early in the morning. People are just waking up, and he put it up. He put this ad up